out of love, never get enough. We never seem to get older. When things are going right, you seem to have the time, but when it's hard, you just grow cold up. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires, fires around ourselves. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires. The words repeat, cause we're scared of the silence. We should be good, but we keep lighting fires, fires around ourselves. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. It's deja vu. Memories come back when I'm with you. Been here 1,000 times, set up a stage of life.
Welcome to the last day of the readathon. Alvin and I were about to go drive to a Walmart that's like 40 minutes away because they had a really good sale for a deep freezer. And I was telling you guys yesterday, like with going to Costco and stuff, I've wanted a deep freezer for a really long time. And so glad it's a sale. We're gonna go pick it up. Hope everything goes well with it. So far, I already edited and uploaded my vlog from yesterday, so that's great. I also did a workout, which was really great. I just did the same jump roping, that cross rope like app, jump rope app is so fantastic. Gwen actually told me about it and it's totally free. Like what I've been doing has been totally free, but I love that it incorporates all different types of workouts, which is really, really great. I am still 64% into He Will Be My Ruin because like last night, obviously I went and drank with my friend. So I didn't get to read any more of it. But I'm going to see if I can knock out some in the car ride. And then when I get home, I have tons of laundry to put away and I have the whole house to clean. So I'm going to just like listen to the audiobook, knock that out. And then I'm hoping to start Someday and try and knock that out too. But Alvin and I are having a like movie night tonight, so that's gonna be really fun. It's just at the house, but I do want to spend some time with him, so might not get the last book finished in time for the end of this vlog, but I'll still finish it and give you guys a wrap up at the end of the month.
Up with the moves, don't wanna meditate, girl, but you it's hard.
Finally finished He Will Be My Ruin. We just got back a little while ago from picking up the deep freezer, and so that's being plugged in and cooling down. And I read this book on like the trip there and back, and so I only had like maybe 30 pages left when we got home, so I just immediately like sat down to finish it. And this was actually a pretty good thriller. It's definitely kind of like The Girl in 6E, so if it had, you know, if you like those type of like erotic thrillers, then definitely pick this up. I think I'm going to rate this, I think 4 stars. I'm debating between like a 3.5 and a 4 because I definitely think that like the last 50% of the book was really interesting and I kind of just wanted to like find out what was happening. So, you know, I kept picking it up. I kept being interested in the story. This is about Maggie and Celine. They were best friends. Celine is supposedly, you know, kills herself. She's dead. Maggie is like trying to find out who the murderer is because she's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure Celine did not kill herself. So most of the story is Maggie like hiring a private investigator and them both kind of going through, and they have like 2 suspects trying to figure out. There for a while I actually thought it was going to be somebody like not the 2 suspects, like someone on the side, but it didn't go that way. But I feel like it could have been, but maybe that was just K.A. Tucker like, you know, trying to throw in that red herring. I think if you really like mystery books, then you could definitely pick this one up because it was very like Clue-ish, mystery-ish. And then I would say that like the last half is definitely more like thriller. Definitely not the best thriller I've ever read, and I feel like the epilogue was just like, we did not need that. We didn't need the epilogue. The vase thing I also did not like in this book. I feel like if that would have been taken out and maybe it was just a little bit more faster paced, I could have given it 5 stars. But all in all, it was actually a pretty good book. I'm glad that I picked it up and read it. It is not gonna go on my favorite shelf though. Okay, so now that that's done, I'm gonna start Someday Someday. I have the audiobook for it and I'm going to do the laundry and clean the house and stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead, start listening to that audiobook, do all of that stuff, and then I might be able to play some Animal Crossing while I'm listening to it. It's like 2:30, so I might actually be able to finish the second book like before the day ends. That would be kind of cool. Maybe I'll stay up late if I have like, I don't know, 100 pages left and I just really want to finish it.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Everyone always keep falling in love again. What's wrong with them? I don't understand. Maybe it will pass by, someone save me. Before I pass out, I'm too lonely to be done, I'ma drink at this pace. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Ooh. Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us? An option to be someone else, I would, and let go of you. I know that I'm obvious, forget I made this way, but why didn't I stay when I had the chance? Maybe it will pass by, someone save me. Before I pass out, I'm too lonely to be done, I'ma drink at this pace. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Should be two of us. And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy that you don't. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain? The only one that's left in the rain. The only one that's left in the rain.
All the food looks great, can't wait to eat it. Alvin's taking Graham out quick and then we're gonna go ahead and start like chowing down. I don't know if we're gonna start the movie yet though, because it's only like 6 o'clock, but I figured we could like eat and snack, talk. I might play a little bit of Animal Crossing, but I made it 50% of the way through Someday Someday, so I definitely think that I can finish it tonight as long as I don't get too tired and I can stay up and like knock it out. I'm actually decently liking it and I'm learning just a lot of like, just from like a queer perspective, and it makes me like really open my eyes to, you know, people will say things or you just don't know what it's like living in someone else's shoes. So I feel like I have been learning a bit more just from the perspectives of the guys in the book. Hello everybody. Today is Sunday and I forgot to even update the rest of this vlog and I needed to do my giveaway. So I am going to do that right now. I'll start with the giveaway and then I'll tell you my thoughts on Someday Someday, and then I can do just a quick wrap up of everything that I read throughout the week and just a little bit of a rating again. But obviously if you want to hear like in-depth details, you can go back to all of my day vlogs and watch those videos if you wanted to hear like about each book. Okay, so I'm giving away these 3 copies. So it's gonna be 1 per winner. There's gonna be 3 winners. I have 2 copies. These are finished copies, soft cover, of One Last Stop by Casey McQuiston. And then I have a copy of Red, White, and Royal Blue to give away as well. So there's gonna be 3 winners. You're going to be winning one of these copies. So in order to enter to win one of these 3 books, you need to comment down below letting me know of all of my videos, which video has been your favorite. It could be one of my recent daily vlogs. It could be a sit down discussion video. It could be a haul video. You just have to let me know which one is your favorite. This giveaway is US only just because I am shipping these out personally. And so shipping internationally is just a little bit out of my budget at the moment, but I'm hoping in the future I can do an international giveaway. You have until Wednesday, June 23rd at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time in order to enter this giveaway. I will be responding to the 3 winners in the YouTube comments. So I'll be replying to those comments and asking for an email so that way I can reach out to you guys to get your address and other personal details. So please make sure that you are checking all of your notifications because I only allow 24 hours before you guys can respond back to me. Otherwise, I will be picking another winner in your place. I hope you guys are super excited to win one of these books. Say a big thank you to St. Martin's Griffin for sending these to me and being able to give these out in a giveaway. Okay, let's talk about Someday Someday. So I'm actually gonna give Someday Someday 4 stars. I actually did really enjoy this book and I thought that it had a lot of important topics. This is a male-male romance. Max and Silas, both of them have like parents or families that are very like anti-queer, anti-gay. They're mad that their sons are gay. And so like Max got kicked out of his house at a very young age just because his parents weren't accepting of, you know, what he was doing. And so he had to struggle in order to like get his life together. He is a nurse and he actually works for Silas's dad. So he's like an in-home nurse, I guess that's what it's called. Anyway, Silas and Silas's dad, they're like super rich, but Silas has his own like backstory where things that he had to go through, and there was actually things that I didn't even know. I had to look up because I didn't realize what it was talking about or how bad that really was. I learned what conversion therapy was. I have never heard about that in my life. So I felt like I learned a lot from this book. Silas also has an older brother named Eddie who has Asperger's. Now I am not familiar with Asperger's, so I don't know if that was a correct portrayal, but I thought Eddie was just so cute and fun, and so I really enjoyed him as a character. Now this book is really dark and emotional, which I think is why I really like it. The reason that I couldn't give it 5 stars is because it does kind of get wrapped up really well at the end, and I did feel like it was a little unrealistic to have parents go from like throwing their sons out at an early age to like maybe forgiving them or whatever. I don't know, that was just a little like hot and cold, and I didn't feel like that was super realistic because it's very hard for people to change their opinions. Like, it's very hard. But I did really enjoy it. If you love male-male romances or you love like darker romances, then I definitely suggest that you pick this up. Okay, now what else did I read this? I feel like this week has been super long. I feel like I did not have as many great books in the beginning. So let me go and look what I did read. And I'm really behind on reviews. It says I'm currently reading 15 books. Okay, so first off, I read The Last Goodbye by Fiona Lucas. This book I ended up, I think I gave it 2 stars. This one I thought was going to be an emotional book about, it's where this like wife loses her husband and she calls his phone on like New Year's Eve and someone else answers. But it did not work for me. Then I did start reading The Soulmate Equation by Christina Lauren. I ended up DNFing this. If I would have finished it, I probably would have only given it 2 or 3 stars. I DNF'd it like halfway through, but I'm writing off Christina Lauren. Their books are just not for me. It's totally a different dynamic than what I like. And so yeah, that's my thoughts on that one. The Guy on the Right, I ended up having to give 2 stars because of racism in it, and it just didn't do what it said it was going to do. Like, a very large topic of the book didn't even happen until 84% of the book, so I just felt like it drug on. Then I read Evidence of the Affair by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This was one of my favorite books of this week. I ended up rating it 4 stars, but it's very short. It's like 60 to 80 pages long, and the audiobook is only like 1 hour and 19 pages. It is written in letter format. It's where spouses cheated on their spouse and they're like writing letters back and forth. So it's actually very good. If you liked After I Do, I definitely think you should pick it up and try it. Then I read He Will Be My Ruin by K.A. Tucker. I ended up rating this one, oh, I still don't know what I'm rating it. It's between 3.5 and 4. I'm gonna have to sit and figure it out when I'm like typing up my actual review. But this one was actually a thriller. It's like called a romantic thriller because it has like erotic sex scenes in it, but I definitely don't think that it was kind of like romance. Like, I think it was actually kind of a thriller, so that was a dud for Romanceathon anyway. It is very like mysterious, clue-like, detective-like, so if you like those types of books, then I would definitely pick it up. And then last but not least, I read Someday Someday by Emma Scott, and I ended up giving this 4 stars. Like I said, it's a queer romance, very dark, but I thought it was really good. That's it, you guys. I hope that you really enjoyed Romanceathon. Thank you all for participating, and I'm so thankful for having all the co-hosts participating with me. If you would like to see anything different for next year, or if you have a prompt that you would like to submit for next year, just leave it down in a comment and I will write it down for next year and think about it for the following round. So that's it. I will see you guys very soon in another video. Bye everyone.